Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our nation has to offer, especially healthcare. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi. Okay, man, we're looking around. This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Sunday morning. Well, there's a big race on the west side of Manhattan, and there's about 12 Democrats running, and there's one Republican that I know of is running. With us today is Caroline Shinkle, and she is she got the GOP nomination for the county of Manhattan, and she's running. And I understand that with the 12 Democrats running, and Caroline, when is the primary?
Hi, John. Thank you so much for having me on today. It's great to be with you and an honor to address your listeners. The primary will be on June 23rd.
June 23rd. And do you have anybody in the primary, even though you got the nomination?
We'll see what happens. If there is a primary, it will be on June 23rd. But I'm focused on my race and taking my message to the people. And I have to tell you, there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm around this movement we're building to really take back Manhattan and rebuild New York City, starting right here in New York's 12th congressional district.
Well, you're running on the basis of more common sense in New York City, because common sense has not been that common lately.
That's exactly right. And John, this is really the modern day Manhattan Project. And much like the original Manhattan Project, which came at a critical time in history, this modern day Manhattan Project does too. And I think this critical time in history calls for a different kind of candidate, a Republican candidate with a different set of experiences and credentials to really help usher in a new age of economic prosperity for New York City.
Understood. And what are your goals when you're out there campaigning every day on every block in every neighborhood? What are you going to say? I mean, you believe the quality of life?
Absolutely, John. We have to increase the quality of life for all here in New York City and increase the livability of New York City. I want to make New York City the best place to live, work, and raise a family in the country, rather than one of the hardest as it is right now. My focus is on economic empowerment. I'm a free enterpriser, and I think we need to create a bigger pie rather than seize and redistribute opportunity. So what I really want to do is create the conditions to empower people to build, whether it's a company like you did, a career, a family, a future. And so how do we do that? I think we need to protect people's paychecks, ensure they keep more of what they earn. Let's reward work, not penalize it. I think we need to revamp and revitalize the quality and the affordability, if I can use that word, of our education system. And of course, we need to prioritize the safety and security of New Yorkers and their livelihoods.
I think the number one item, I've lived on the West Side for a long time. I was chairman of the West Side Chamber of Commerce for 20 years, and I know the West Side well. I live on the East Side now, but whether East Side or West Side, quality of life, and people want to walk around and feel safe, and that's the number one consideration.
You're absolutely right, John. And that's a nonpartisan issue, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, an independent. I want every voter to know that I will be focused on enhancing their quality of life, and I will be their champion. And I would love to earn their support and earn their vote. And I hope people will visit my website, carolinefornewyork.com, to learn more. And again, that's carolinefornewyork.com.
Well, Caroline Shinkle, congratulations on getting the nomination of the Manhattan GOP, and it just happens my daughter is chairman of that GOP, and good luck, and I hope you get the quality of life done, because I live in New York.
Absolutely, John. We're going to make it happen. We're in this to win this. I'm very grateful to the Manhattan GOP for their endorsement, and we're taking back our city one vote at a time.
Thank you so much.
Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our nation has to offer, especially healthcare. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.